Video Surgeon was designed to be a video review program. That is a program in which you can open an existing video, change the pitch, change the tempo, change the volume, set practice loops, zoom in, do some of these other things that are important to help you more closely analyze and review an existing video. It was not designed so much to be a video editing program, although it does have a couple of important editing features that I'd like to review with you today. So to do that, I have a video already queued up here. Here it is. And the first of these features that I want to talk about is how to actually cut a video. And all I mean by that is that if you've got a video, and in this case, as you can see, we've got a video that's 50 seconds long. Let's just say that there's a segment of this video that you're interested in. The way to save that segment then is to set loop points. And if we set a loop point, let's say here at 3.9 seconds, and then we set a second loop point out here at 24 seconds, then we have this roughly 20-second segment. And normally what we do, and I don't want to get distracted here, but we can save these settings for loop points. We can save the settings for pitch and tempo and volume by saving it as a project file, but that doesn't change the length of the video, which is 50 seconds. When you open it up, what Video Surgeon does is remember all of these settings, and when it opens, it places these settings on the video so that you can basically pick up where you left off. So it remembers the previous settings, but you still will have a 50-second video. However, one of the editing features built into Video Surgeon is that if you would like to edit and remove all the other video except for this section that you've defined by loop points, you simply set these loop points and then you click this button here, and all of the true video editing features found in Video Surgeon are going to be saved by using this Save As button. So if we click it, you're going to see we have a bunch of settings, and we'll come back and talk about these next. But for now, what I want to show you is that if we have these loop points set, and we call this short video, we're going to save it as an MPEG video. We click Save. It's going to save this video, and even though it's processing all 50 seconds of it, what we're going to find out when we open it now is that we have roughly a 20-second video. So if we look at the loop points here and do a little bit of subtraction, it's roughly 20 seconds. So now let's go ahead and open this video, which we had saved, and it was named short video. So let's open it. And when we open it, what we see is that we now have a 20-second video rather than a 50-second video, which is the 20 seconds again is the length of the video that we had defined between the two loop points. So that's the first significant way in which Video Surgeon indeed does do editing. The second group of editing features built into Song Surgeon, again found in this Save As button up at the top, are these down here. And you can apply these to a piece of a video if you have loop points set, as we previously showed you, or you can apply these settings to the entire video. And essentially what you have are the ability to convert the existing video into any of these popular formats. Here's an iPod format, which is an MP4 file, a QuickTime, a Flash video, a Windows Media video. So these are fairly standard and well-known formats that you might want to save a video as. So you can convert the video types there. In terms of other changes that you can make to the video, which would be called video editing, you can change the video bit rate, and by changing the video bit rate, you're certainly going to affect the overall size of the video. We've got these set at sort of some default middle ground settings, which I think in most cases are appropriate for what you might be doing. But if you wanted to change these to anywhere from a low of 200 here up to a high of 6,000, you'll see a significant difference in the video quality as well as a significant difference in the file size. Same thing over here with sample frequency. We've got it set in the middle ground. You can go lower or higher. Audio bitrate refers to the encoding bitrate for the audio. Again, we typically have this set at 128. The videos are encoded with MP3 videos, so this is a decent quality. You can certainly go much higher, which is going to give you a bit of a larger file size again. You've got the ability to record it as mono or stereo. And lastly, and this is probably one of the other important features, is you have the ability to edit this video in terms of retaining its original size, which is the default setting, or choosing one of these other stock sizes from a 640 by 480 all the way down to a 320 by 240. And when you choose one of these sizes, it will take the existing video that you have and it will reduce it or save it down to that size. So these are the other editing features that you can do with the video, in which you will actually make changes to the raw video. All the other changes that you might make to the video on the screen, such as pitch or tempo, or loop points even, those changes you do not physically make to the video itself. In other words, if you change the pitch of a video or change the tempo, when you save it as, you're not going to apply those changes to the video directly. They're not going to, in other words, be encoded into the video. The way you keep these settings associated with the video is to open a project file, which is using these buttons down here, and these are talked about in a different video. And if you need to know more about project settings within Video Surgeon, I would encourage you to watch that and other videos that you can find on this page. So that is going to conclude this video on Video Surgeon's editing capabilities. Again, they're modest, but they are modest as designed that way simply because that this tool was built to help you review and analyze video, not so much to edit it. But we do have a couple of these editing features which are important, and especially, just to conclude here, this setting of loop points, because if you, let's say you rip something from a DVD and it's an hour-long video, it takes a long time for that thing to load. Every time you load it, it takes a long time to manipulate it because of the size. And if there's only a 2-minute segment that you're interested in, then you can take this hour video, you can set loop points, and you can essentially take 60 minutes of video and reduce it down to 2 and still have what you're interested in. So that editing feature is a pretty important one. And I guess I'll leave you with that thought as we conclude. Again, do watch the other videos on this page, especially if you're just a new user of Video Surgeon, because they will help you get up to speed rather quickly.